So you have all these symptoms, you know that you want to figure out what it is that is causing these symptoms, and you are thinking that it's something to do with what you're eating. Well, that's why we're here, because you've decided that maybe the elimination diet isn't the best route for you. So you want to know a more concrete way to go. Hi, I am Coach Bev, or Beverly Schlag from beverlyschlag.com, and today I want to share a little bit more about my journey with food sensitivities with my life and my son, and then also what tests are out there and available for you to go and do yourself. So starting with me and my son, basically we did a food sensitivity testing. We did what they call an IgG and an IgE food panel testing. The IgG, it tests a very large number of foods, and it is the proteins that they're actually testing within the foods. So it tells them whether or not you may or may not be sensitive to this. Why I say may or may not is because these are not a conclusive answer. They cannot just determine, yes, you show a sensitivity, this is it, and you're allergic to it. They have to also figure in other information like your history, because sometimes you may be eating one type of food very frequently and it will show up as you being slightly sensitive to that food. Well, you may not actually have any issues with eating that food at all, but then this test tells you that it does. So it's kind of contradictory a little bit there. So you need to make sure that when you're going out, that you're using a physician that is not just looking at a test and saying, boom, this is what you're allergic to. They need to be figuring in your history, your symptoms, what has been going on with you, okay? And then they may use something like the IgG or the IgE, or even a oral food challenge. An oral food challenge is very good because you're actually consuming a certain food in order to be able to determine whether or not this is something that you're sensitive to. And basically, that is one of the best ways to determine whether or not you're sensitive to a food, not just the oral food challenge, but when you're actually eating a food, and if you can tell if there's a symptom. The problem is that sometimes those symptoms don't pop up real quick. So that's where the different blood tests or prick tests come into play and help guide an answer to what may be going on in your body. So I would encourage you to do your own research. I know that's kind of crazy, but there are a lot of different tests out there that have really no backing as to being beneficial and accurate. And then there's some that have more weight and hold more weight as to being able to actually give you an accurate assessment. And make sure that you're looking at that. And you know, if you really truly don't feel like you are allergic to something that your doctor says so, then go and get a second opinion. And if at any point you are dealing with something, a reaction that is more along the lines of a swelling in the throat, inability to breathe well, anaphylaxis, or anything like that, low blood pressure can be something else, make sure that you're going and checking with a physician immediately, because that could be a very severe allergic reaction, which is way more than what I've been talking about with the sensitivities in this series. So make sure that you're doing that. Now, I hope to see you back in another couple of days when I continue on the sensitivity blog, and I look forward to chatting with you guys about how kids can feel normal and not different in their surroundings and with their peers when they are dealing with food sensitivities themselves. So I look forward to chatting with you then. This is Coach Bev or Beverly Schlag, and I'll see you later. Bye.